technically speaking, you didn't kill Albertsky Peachman.
That's true. I killed doppelgangers who were pretending to be Albertsky Peachman.
We have saved the Peachman family.
That's true.
The cobbler's will hobble again.
Okay. Mr. Oswald D. Kepler receives the award granted by the government in appreciation for his extensive work. Polls point to a possible anticipated result in the upcoming elections. The great work of the DDD is undeniable. The community supports Mr. Kepler. Good news, there are no missing persons. I married a doppelganger. Community neighbor believes she married an imposter. Lately, her husband has been acting suspiciously, coming home late, not giving her the same attention as before, and always having important work meetings. My husband wasn't like this, says the woman. I think he's just cheating on you, but what do I know? I'm just
in a world full of doppelgangers.
Nick, did you literally write that story? Did you literally wrote that story where it turned out ultimately that the doppelganger started to fall for the main character?
Yes, I'm in the middle of writing that, where the joke was there are so many like buff millionaire werewolf playboy romance novels that I would turn the script and have it be monster girls who fall in love with guys, like regular or ordinary guys, and the dude is such a sad sack that the doppelganger is like, I'm not even gonna eat you, just like, your life is that pitiful. Okay, where does Mr. Jitaku live? Okay. This guy looks so...
He is wearing a milkman hat, which does match with the description.
Yes, he indeed. Mr. Shaggy Moss is here. 2355694118.
You know, it's just funny to me, though, that, you know, I try to do the same thing, except with, you know, buff werewolf tomboys. And ironically, everyone proceeds to go, oh, yeah, you know, the buff werewolf tomboy waifu, her archetypal, this short, loud, angry Australian, she's the real waifu. She's the real catch. I want to know more about her.
Koala is based waifu.
4122.
Are you saying that literally just because it's little female Ray?
No one's home. So, that's good for you.
Little female Ray.
You're not on the list.
You know, I'm not discounting that. Also, you know, I have a thing for petite girls.
Due to a work emergency. I don't
see
have
that
a
this is,
means of disproving that, though.
Who milks the milkman?
Hopefully only the milkman's wife.
You know, I don't want to even...
You're thinking about it. Stop thinking about it, Jitaku.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
His idea is not expired.
I don't want to know where the milm comes from.
The Wilk.
And he's not on the list, I assume?
He's not on the list, but everything else clears out.
Okay, can we call his...
I did. No one is actually home right now. So odds are extremely good this is the correct person.
Unless it's a doppelganger who's trying to get in first.
Also a possibility. Let's do a quick appearance assessment on both documents. We have...
Everything does seem to be in order. He has his bow tie. He has his incredibly I'm done with everything expression.
Nose is the same shape, mouth is the same shape. This man has officially checked out. I don't think a doppelganger could replace him, because the doppelganger would just get depressed and give up.
You're right. A doppelganger wouldn't have, you know, his you know, I'm dead inside.
You know what, I'm just gonna... Just try to get some sleep, dude.
Once again, I must point out, for those of you who are intrigued by, you know, the professor's thing, that literally is a plot point in the book. That, at least what he showed me, is that the main character literally is like, I am done with life. At which point even the doppelganger's like, dang man, do you need like a hug or something?
That's super sad. Like, what happened? Wait a minute. Your ID expired 90 years ago.
90 years ago, and...
I'm just going to ask a question about that. I don't see any problem with my card. I kind of do, given that it's February 1955. It was expired June.
You are looking exceptionally well for being like 100 years old, I must say.
Madam, I'm pleased to report that you have not aged in almost a century.
That is impressive.
Please tell me, though, how goes fortunes with the Civil War?
Yes, how did Vicksburg go? Wait, no, Vicksburg hasn't happened yet. 1862?
Just for fun, let's call and see if she's already home.
All right, I'm going to correct this now.
Okay.
Because of course there's going to be some Civil War nerd who's going to be like, Titaka, you salute my phone.
Yeah, you're a Doppel. And she didn't even acknowledge it when I asked. I'm like, hey, is there something wrong with your ID? She didn't even acknowledge me. So, bye.
Yeah, you're right. The Battle of Vicksburg happened in 1863. So
fair enough. Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you a piece of Pugum lore there, Professor.
Do tell.
Both Pugums here have been to the site of the Battle of Gettysburg, actually.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
once again, we must play Steward of the Peachman home.
We need to save the cobblers.
Like the Doppels have a thing against them, in particular. It seems.
The doppelgangers must hate having to wear shoes. It's the only reasonable explanation.
Close that. I was trying to move it.
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait, hang on. We do have a problem. Yeah. 114 versus 146 as the first three, and 2986 versus 2289. I have a question about your ID card. I don't see any problem. Yeah, see, the last doppelganger who walked in here said the same thing. Wait, am I mixing up my Peachmans? Hang on, I think I'm mixing up my Peachmans.
I think you're mixing up the numbers. The numbers look just...
very similar. See, that's a way that the game dev can throw me off, too. 146, 146, 512...
You were about to kill a man because he wasn't his son.
That's... okay, you know what? It's good to stop and assess the situation.
It only takes 3 brains in order to play this game.
Imagine how badly I'd be doing if I was doing this on my own. Well, if I was doing this on my own, I'd still be playing Amanda the Adventurer 2. I still wouldn't have figured it out. Okay, looks like the seals are good. The names match. Floor 1, apartment 2. Just to make sure the spelling of the name is correct. Good, good. He is on the list. Let's call just to be sure. 2668. 668. Oops. Gotta make sure you get that all the way. This is Robertsky. I'm the only one in the apartment. So his son is home. So let's do a quick assessment. Make sure that the pictures match the man.
The pictures do indeed match the man.
Yeah? Everything?
Yeah, I think it's him.
It's not expired.
You were about to kill a man.
I did. I was about to make a mistake. But you know what? Everything's groovy. Please disregard my, slasher smile, and please go on home. Tell your son that...
Mr. Snek, I just want to ask you a question. Why did you have your finger hovering over the kill me button?
I don't know what you're talking about. And by the way, didn't we just get done talking to you? Given that your ID is in fact wrong this time, 656 instead of 651. I got it right this time. I'm not stupid. Blue, blue, blue.
There, Professor. There. We're not going to take away your accreditation today.
I don't see any problem with my card. You know what? Darndest thing, I sure do.
You know, it makes you wonder, do they just kill them then and there, or do they, like, apprehend them?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what they're actually doing when that shutter comes down.
Oh.
You again? You're a slow learner, aren't you? You know, let's just cut to the chase.
I'd like to assume that it's multiple versions.
That are just making the
Like-
same mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense, given the DDD guide does confirm that, like, you know, that's safe. Hi. So far, you seem normal. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay.
We haven't seen Satan yet. That's
Oh, that's
we haven't
true.
seen that guy.
All right, 778 566 219.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not expired.
correct.
DDD logo is correct.
Yeah.
Schmischt. Arnold. Spelled the same.
Arnold.
Yes. Check our stamps.
His name is correct.
I've not seen any discrepancies. No, there was one. There was one that had a wrong DDD logo. So I have seen a discrepancy in the stamps. Floor 2, apartment 1. There's one on floor 2. They phrase it two different directions, so I always have to double check the apartment numbers. Let's do a quick phone call just to be sure that we're verifying everything properly. His wife Gloria, or in fact, no one answers. It should be fine. This is Gloria. Right now, I'm the only one in the apartment. Okay, so he's not in two places at once. He's on the list
That would be very awkward, yes.
for everyone.
Everything does appear to be in order.
Yes.
Got his thick eyebrows, his glorious mustache, his nice tie.
And his fabulous chin, yes.
Yes, yes, this seems that everything is in order. You're
He's
good to
not,
go,
you know,
sir.
screaming about Blark being in his walls, or Boodle being in his walls either.
That's true. Hi?
Oh, okay.
Have you ever dreamed of this clown? Okay, this is actually a reference to another game done by this dev. I forget the name. I think it was Unlikely, I think is the name of it. And I tried playing it, and basically it's super, super, super RNG heavy. So I could not beat it. So I'm like, maybe someday I'll actually beat it and do that one, but for the now, it's not really on the cards. Every night all around the world.
I believe the
hundreds-
correct response here is to kill it with fire.
Yeah,
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
all around the world, hundreds of people see this clown in their dreams. If this clown appears in your dreams, do not forget that it is a dream. You're just okay. Bye. Hello, good sir. Hello there.
General Kenobi, I'm not. You thought I was a doppelganger? I saw you hovering over the kill
What?
General Grievous button.
What? No, 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 no. Surely you're imagining things.
You're like, I'll get rid of this.
The numbers do match up.
Yes. Yes, they do. It's not expired, and the logo is correct.
Sir, you are aware that your wife is... We've killed your wife like 5 times, right?
I mean, not your wife, but, you know, the monster pretending to be your wife.
Oh, you got my hopes up there. Boomer humor. I hate my wife.
He is a lawyer, which is confirmed. It's on the 3rd floor. Coming from my job as lawyer.
3rd floor, 4th apartment, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks to be correct. Yes.
All the logos match.
Look at his ID card one more time. Oh,
He is
he's
not on the list.
He is not. He doesn't have
Okay.
his bowler hat on, but everything else matches.
Or he's not a bowler hat. That's a trilby.
Oh no, you are correct.
I know my hats.
Wait,
Let's ask
didn't we
about-
already call? Didn't we already call today and determine that he was home because he answered the phone because his wife was coming in?
Let's verify that. 4258.
Oh my.
If he does answer the
Either
phone,
we-
that's going to be
I
a
might
very
repeat your
awkward
minute.
conversation. We've had to call a couple different places more than once in the time we've been playing, so anything's possible. This is Alf speaking. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a secret twin brother? Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye now.
Cleaning protocol completed. You may continue your interrogation.
Again?
This is getting awkward.
We did
Just
just
reaching
call
out
the
to
house and confirm that there was no one out there.
Now there are two of them.
Oh, you're right. We may
You
not
know-
have dealt with her today. That might have been
You know what's
yesterday.
funny though?
What's
You
that?
know what's really funny? She just watched the spitting likeness of her husband walk up and immediately get taken out.
You know, maybe she wasn't in the building when that happened.
Oh, that's true, but I'd like to think that she watched that.
So
and
that
was
could
just
be
like,
more dramatic.
Yes.
That's great. Apartment is 4 on floor 3. Reptilian. I've been staring at these names so long, I'm actually being able to spell them without having to double check, and that's alarming to me.
That is alarming, especially because Raftalin Capuchin, that's a name. Ooh,
She is actually on the list, though.
that's true. And
Oh.
the apartment numbers on her thing all add up.
Yep.
Yeah, that one, and on the list too.
And the seals are correct. And as are those, and it's not expired.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not trying to pull any Civil War shenanigans. Yeah, I think she's golden. Okay.
Well, thank you, madam, and good luck on the Civil War. I hope you win that one.
Afternoon. Okay.
Margaret Bubbles. I don't think we've seen her before.
I don't think so, but I have seen her in the listings. Here we go. Alright, it's not expired. It's a 20-year ID. It's not as impressive as the 30-year student ID, but still.
6, 8.
Well, she
yeah,
might have
yeah.
obtained it when she was, in fact, a student.
Yeah,
That's
the ID
possible.
numbers let match up.
Has to do with the DDD logo.
Mm-hmm.
3 on floor 2. That is correct.
Yeah, that looks to be correct.
Name is spelled the same way.
The seal and the logo match up too.
Let's call this to be sure. 6431. Wouldn't be the first time that someone ended up talking to themselves.
Yes, but it is good to measure twice, cut once, as
No one's
the
home.
saying goes.
So let's do a quick assessment of appearances here. She does appear to have a lazy eye in her photos as well. A very big smile. Like, she's just grinning ear to ear. I don't think anything could bring her down.
We've all met people that are like that are just very cheery.
Yeah, I worked with a lady who was like that. Honestly, it was a joy to have someone like that around. The name is spelled the same on all the documents. The seals are all
Lord
good.
knows, Lord knows the Tomo Bros aren't. Am I right, fellas?
Okay, and she is on the list. Okay, I think you're good to go. I don't think you overlook any possibilities at this point. Oh, good. What? For a second I thought he was asking me Roman numerals, but then I saw a Z. Is this a cipher? The answer is numbers only?
Technically speaking, all numbers do have a numerical value attached to them. At least
Yeah.
in Latin. I mean, that's where you get the number of the beast from, because it's NRNQSR. That's 616
Yeah, but what is he asking? This is
That's
some
a
Mr. Mix-Up
1,000.
Pitalik stuff.
Crazy. Let me see what W is numerically.
Oh. Phone number thing?
What?
The, like, numbers for a key.
Oh.
Letters with numbers on a key. On a phone thing.
All right, well, what would that be?
So that be...
You sound muffled,
Six.
by the by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything better?
Not especially.
How about now?
Oh, yes. Hello, welcome back.
Okay. So that would be 6, 8, 9, 5, 9, 4, 3, 9, 6, 9, 3, 5, 8.
You know,
Three,
this is basically the equivalent
six,
of
9.
me in my current job being asked about hearing aids. And I try and help them, and it's like that's probably the most intensive work I do throughout the entire day is like something that really I'm not supposed to do. And so this random hobo just shows up and asks us a math, and then it's like, okay.
So if I've got this right, it would be 42, 86, 53, 855.
So like that.
42. Yes.
Correct. See you tomorrow.
Well, you're freaking dumb.
That was an interesting way to close the day. S! Better than Henry! Okay, no one got in. No neighbors died. Correct. Correct elimination. Correct elimination. I had quite a few of those today, actually.
I think the A's to S's was just because you hadn't been filling out your paperwork correctly.
The paperwork, yeah. The paperwork is what was killing me. Oh god, no.
Let's play.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Players can take turns using one of their cards. It is this again. You can only use a card equal or higher than one on the table, or a card of the same symbol regardless of value. J is worth 11, Q is worth 12, King is worth 13, Aces are worth 1 and 14 when there is a K. Player cannot have more than 5 cards. Player cannot play. They must draw from the deck. If they have 5, they cannot draw. They will lose their turn. The first to use all their cards wins. Best of 3 rounds. Scroll up to view your cards and down to hide them.
I was about to say, I feel like this same event happened in Kaiji.
Card of the same symbol regardless of value. Equal or higher than the one on the table. So broadly, the best strategy would be start with the lowest possible value. So that would either be the ace or the 4. This is a little different than the other game where this clown guy came from. The game also included a dice rolling mechanic, so this is a little different at least. I'm gonna start with the 4. Yes, play the card. Oh, okay, 9 is my starting number. In that case, I should just... Oh, he just played a draw card. Does that mean I can just play anything then? He's probably just gonna win. Oh. Oh, wow! Oh, I can only play, I can't play that. So, what do I do? 14 when there is a K. Let's draw from the deck. I'm trying, it's not... Oh, I have to put my card down. Oh boy, this isn't gonna get tedious at all. Congratulations, you played yourself. I have no choice. How did you play a 4 on top of a 9? What? How does that work? Equal height on the table or a card of the same symbol, regardless of value. That's how he's pulling that off.
Play with the same suit. So you can play your ace. But you've got to draw now. Oh, you could have played your jack last time. So you So you can play the 4, yeah.
Aha! Alright, second game. I start this round. Okay, gotta mind that suit thing. So, I'm not gonna start with anything, so...
I don't like how he keeps laughing to himself. That worries me.
Just a bit.
Worries me greatly. This is going to be a little bit esoteric, but do you remember the bit in Last Order with the kingdom?
Yeah.
Why does he always get the draw
Kind
cards?
of look like the jester.
Yeah, he does.
Just feel like he's going to, start like extending his arms and trying to cut off our head. Can he see what our cards are?
No, I don't think he can. He doesn't play like he can.
Alright, so they can...
You may have won this time, but there will be another chance when they will meet again. Unlikely, that was the name of the game it comes from. That was stressful. Would that have ended my run, or was that just like an optional thing? Ah, back at my desk where it's safe and familiar. And by safe, I mean not safe at all. Okay, 3DD breaks the record for doppelgangers captured in a week, thanks to me. Well, us. War again. The government announces they have already have a plan of action against the latest movements of enemy countries. Missing person? No one. Single mother epidemic. A new baby joins a growing number of fatherless children in our community. Something never seen before. So far, no mother has decided to speak about it. Well, probably because the dads are getting eaten by doppel wives.
You know the reason? Because we captured the mill-man.
Stephen. Hello.
You're not on the list today.
No, he is.
He's right there.
Okay, I didn't see him. Down there.
We almost killed your dad there that one time. Sorry. Oh,
except
Snek.
that he appears to be a Civil War veteran based on this number.
Yes.
Let's ask a question about that. My card's perfect.
No, it's not.
Just because your father happens to be a cowboy does not make you a Civil War veteran. That, sir, is stolen valor.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't even make sense even in context.
No, it really doesn't. Because he would be, like, at minimum a century. So, bye. That's
You
paperwork
can't
for
be a
me.
Civil War veteran because your father was a cowboy.
That depends on, you know, what era. You wearing a different hat today?
He is, actually.
Where's
Good
my-
afternoon, sir. Your fashion sense is impeccable.
Why is
as always.
everyone wearing admittedly cool hats? Well, you know, let me watch it. This be like one of those, like you know, Northwest Europe where it rains all the time, and of course, so everyone starts wearing hats.
You know, could be.
The logos look correct. The seal looks correct.
Apartment is one. On floor
Apartment number
2.
looks right. His name looks right. Look at his ID again. 7856. His number is right.
And he's not a Civil War veteran, so that's a
No,
good start.
no.
Do a quick phone call. This is Gloria. I'm the only one in the apartment. And he is on the list. Let's do a quick
He's expected.
assessment of appearance. Yeah,
Except for his hat.
which we've kind of already determined the hat is not, you know, grounds to kill a man.
Yes, we agonized about that for like 10 minutes. Yes.
So
You know, Robert's going to come back and be like, please, sir, have you seen my father? He had a really cool hat. And we're like, oh.
He was so happy of the hat that he bought.
all right. I think we're golden.
He was like, I'm going to show my son. Ah, hello, sir. I believe we met already.
Got me requested at home. Did you? Did you really? At least your ID is not expired this time.
Like a good century.
5658 45455.
And that looks to be correct.
Logo
And
is correct.
the logo is correct. Could we call his apartment?
Yep. If his dad's home, he might be able to vouch for the paperwork, which apparently is good enough as far as the game is concerned. Louis, in the apartment. Got the entry request at home. So I guess the assumption in that case is we're supposed to take it as though it is correct. That's how it was graded in past days. Name is spelled the same.
I think it's him.
I think so. Do a quick check to
Everything-
make sure there's no discrepancies. And there doesn't appear to be.
No.
Alright.
I mean, of course, you know, in the era of shapeshifters, him having, you know, aviators on, even if appropriate for, you know, a...
Hi, my name's Nobody.
no one's gonna get that snake.
Nobody is killing me!
And with that, you know, reference to classical literature and mythology, I must bid you all adieu, gentlemen.
Nobody is taking Noodle!
Nobody is taking Noodle.
Noodle is disappearing into the floors.
Wait, I thought you were in the walls already.
I was in the walls, and now I'm going into the floors, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Come on, man. Keep up.
Our mistake.
Okay, alright. I guess I'll have to go to the walls now. All right.
Yes, it's time to trade places.
Alright, bye, bro.
Later, Noodle.
Arrivederci.
It's not expired. Logo's correct. Number's correct. Name is correct. So, quick.
Sir, are you aware that people keep trying to come in here pretending to be you?
There are an awful lot of doppelgangers. Did you insult a doppelganger or something? Because, like, man, you would not believe how many people have tried to pretend to be you. 2 on floor 1. Robertsky. Sure, looks like him. Let's do a quick call to his apartment just to be sure. 2668. So no harm in being a little extra cautious. It's Robertsky. I'm the only one in the apartment. That said Robertsky when I called.
Yes, it did.
So, Mr. Doppelganger, this leaves us at a very awkward impasse. So, just for fun, I'm going to ask about today's list. Yeah, it's always those darn work emergencies. That sure does seem to come up an awful lot. I'm not crazy, but I'm going to double check real quick. That said Robertsky, not
It did
Albertsky.
say Robertsky. Yes, it did say Robertsky. Yes.
Yep.
See?
Sure did. So, Robertsky, have a nice day.
Crap.
Why are you guys so obsessed with the Peachman family? What did they do to you?
One of them stepped on one of our babies.
Must
we will
have.
never forgive him.
Did something. Sir, are you aware that your cranium is slightly exposed?
Oh, I am...
Not my brain, it's a new haircut. You're sure? I don't know, sir. I'm just saying, being a little bit of a bad vibe.
Saying, sir, you might be, pushing the boundaries of, follicular art, but I'm just saying...
I'm just saying, what did the Peachmen, what did they do to you? Why?
They stepped on both of our children.
They're just so hell-bent. Good afternoon. Now, Itaku's waifu has returned.
I'll see you later.
Well,
Or, I would if I'm, actually now, manning the walls, apparently.
she is... I didn't mean to hit appearance. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask about your appearance. I meant to say you're not on the list. I think you an emergency.
My dear, you are beautiful. Seriously, though, she is actually very pretty.
Left eye is green. Right eye is blue.
That's true.
Yes.
Oh,
It's her
yeah.
left and her right, not...
Yeah, I was about to say,
your-
it's like, hold on, you're right. Actually, I had, you're right.
I have to keep checking that myself, so don't feel too bad. 78 965 3665. It's not expired, and the logo is correct. Nacha
Yeah.
Michaelis.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have a look at
Michaelis, I believe it is.
Maybe.
Michaelis. Yeah.
Approved. Apartment is 4 and floor 2.
I think she's good.
So far, so good. But let's call just to verify. 1346.
Oh, yeah, in case her sister's there.
Mm-hmm. Might act as a cooperation.
Yeah, true.
As yet to, it doesn't hurt anything to call. It's
Well,
yet
hold
to
on.
have-
Is she on the list?
No, but she did say that she gave us the usual, there was an emergency answer. There seems to just kind of be the default on a regardless basis, so I don't think that in itself is particularly suspicious.
Hmm.
And yeah, 1973. So she's not at home in order to self-sabotage. Barring not being on the list, I think she's good. I can think of no reason to bar her entry now.
Yeah, I mean,
And worst comes to worst, you know.
If worst comes to worst, Itaku said, at least I got killed by a hottie.
Worst comes to worst, she killed her annoying student sister.
How many
The one
elements
with
are in the power set of the set of happy palindromic numbers less than 10,000? What is a happy palindrome?
Give me a second. Also, you should check your Steam.
I will when we're finished here. This will probably be the last day I do, though it does look like it goes probably to the end of the week. Probably split it up to like 4 days in one, 3 days in the other.
Happy palindrome is a palindrome date, a date that reads the same forward and backwards, combined with the feeling of joy and happiness.
What? What? How many elements are in the power set of the set of happy palindromic numbers less than 10,000? Do I just need to ask my Echo, hey, wiretap?
No, the closest I'm getting is that a happy palindrome is just a this is driving me crazy. Yarr, this is driving me nuts. I don't know, dude. I got nothing. This guy is seriously I'm gonna like, you gotta get out of here, bro. You're freaking math riddles.
See, it's
You're
one
gonna get
thing. It's like one thing to ask us when Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was published. It's another thing to start asking about happy palindromes and how many there are less than 10,000.
I was gonna say 69.
There, it's that many. Go away.
Yeah,
never,
well,
never talk to
you
me
know.
again.
Oh, well, your mom. Okay, so
Hey, Bert.
Bert, did you know that we killed a man for a hat?
Or I did in the past, at least. Roman
No, we
Wait, Stilmski. Stilmski. So that's a bad start. Can I ask you about this ID? I don't see any problems. Yeah, I kind of do, though.
is he on the list?
Yes. Of course, that means that calling actually wouldn't tell us anything. If Lois answered, he wouldn't be home. He is on the list, and we haven't let him in today. But given the fact that your name is literally wrong... Yeah! Sorry, Bert. You have to die. Thank you,
I
sir.
love my job.
I really like this. It's a good job. Oh, hey, we were wondering when you were going to show up. Hey, literal, actual
Oh, this is my voice that's going to be used.
Angus Cipriani.
He simultaneously has a Scottish given name and an Italian last name.
003698.
That is a combination.
This ID is valid.
Do you think he has do you think he puts marinara sauce on his haggis?
You know, there is a distinct possibility. I don't know what that would taste like, but
That actually might taste pretty good. Haggis, from what I understand, is basically like big sausage.
Hmm.
So that probably would taste pretty good, actually.
5513. He's not on the list. Let's ask him about that. I'd leave due to a work emergency.
That does seem to be the darndest thing, and he lives by himself.
Let's see if he's beside himself.
Think I'm a clone now. We're not
Boys.
paying for it. No way.
Hello, this is Angus speaking. Do you have a roommate? I'm the only one.
Interesting.
Okay, that's very good to know. All right, Satan, get thee behind me.
dear.
Love my job. Love my job.
My job.
8 doppelgangers. Simple as.
8 doppelgangers love me wife.
Hi! Also,
Oh.
literal, actual Satan.
Hello, how's it going?
Mike,
Well, he is a public. He is an accountant. That is pretty, Satan adjacent.
are your eyes feeling okay? Normal eyes of an average human.
That is once again, how normal people talk.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I do love saving time on paperwork.
They are getting smarter, though. That is very scary.
It is. They're getting better at this. There are still some careless ones, but... Hey, punk. Where's your ID? Forgot it. That's a convenient excuse. Alright, riffraff. Let's have a look. Stacha.
I'm just saying, just because, you have a hot sister doesn't mean...
Sister,
I won't.
possible mother, it's hard to tell.
Sister be sitter.
Sister sitter. These all look correct. The information checks out. Let's give them a call. 1346. Help if I clicked the number. See if Sister B Sitter can give us some insight. Nacha. I'm the only one in the apartment. Yes, your identification card is in the apartment.
So, while I got you on the phone...
Doing anything tonight? And is it Pugum?
All right.
Yeah. A quick appearance check.
She does look to be, all congruent.
Looks normal. I have no reason to deny her. Hope I don't regret this decision.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna regret the decision because she's an annoying little snot. Hey, Bert.
good lord.
Alright, where's the card? Thank you. Okay. Roman Stilmski. 4839240059. It's not expired, and the logo is correct.
Yeah,
start.
Speak right.
So, stamps all appear to be in order.
Oh, I think his apartment number is wrong.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's floor 1, apartment 1.
Okay.
1152.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's call him verify. I might have already, but I clicked outside the game. Whoops. Don't do that. As well as speaking, what do you need? The only one in the apartment. Bert's on the list.
And apart from his bowler hat,
He's a muppet of a man. Or a very manly muppet.
that's uncanny because of my doodle.
Really?
My mom was singing that earlier. I think it's him.
Yeah, no, I have no reason to think otherwise. All good, sir. Please don't prove me wrong.
We're getting good at this.
Yeah, we're holding the line. Ah, yes, the oft-abused Peachman clan.
It's the darndest thing ever since I whizzed on that one doppelganger and then proceeded to swear eternal vengeance against us.
Never been the same since. Its ID is good. The numbers match. Albertsky. Numbers match. 6512986. Photos match. Approved.
he on the list though? I don't remember.
I think he is, because I remember when his son came in, or the doppelganger masquerading as his son came in, that became a point of contention. Pertsky, it's all spelled correctly. Yep. We called before, but let's do it again just to be sure. Pretty sure. I think we've called these guys like every day we've been on the job. The Peachman family is so put upon.
Well, maybe they should stop, whizzing on doppelgangers.
Robert Ski. I'm the only one in the apartment. Just verify the ID. Let's do a quick appearance check. Yeah. Yeah, this is him.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I see no reason to think otherwise. Have a good day. Please stop angering the Doppels. Please. I'm begging you. I must have made a mistake on my paperwork somewhere, but which one? Correct. Entry. Oh, I probably just got hasty on that. There's a lot of eliminations today. Stash. Wait, I thought it was okay if they didn't have it. Don't change the rules on me. Alright, we're gonna stop here for now. We're a good 2 hours in, and I'm gonna break this into more digestible pieces. But thank you, Pt2, for joining me for this insanity.
This was actually a lot more entertaining than I initially thought it was.
As
I
I
kind
hoped
of
you would say that.
up on it to the professor right before we started. Most of these doppelganger games basically try to be, like the Stepford Wives or Rene Descartes, automatons who masquerade as humans. But I think with this one, it actually does a fairly good job. Plus, I was not anticipating the entire Papers, Please aspect of it.
Yeah.
So this is interesting.
I think this is a really
So
interesting
I
take on
will
the notion.
I will freely admit, Snek, as I had mentioned before, I hope that I was proven wrong, and I think I was proven wrong here.
All right.
So.
No, I'm glad you feel that way. This is a really fun game. It's really engaging, and the quality of life is so much better. The demo was already good, and I would have dealt with some of the extra steps. Like, you had to push the button to drop the shutter and then call the DDD manually. That was the thing. And it's like they've streamlined everything. It's so much more intuitive. And like little gotcha moments, like not closing the door behind someone. I'm really kind of relieved that they fixed a lot of that. But you guys will be seeing more. I kind of feel like I'm invested, so I'm going to see this through to the end, kind of on a regardless basis. May break this up into more digestible chunks. We've been going at it for about 2 hours now. Anyway, this has been the Brothers Pugum and the Hipster Snek, and we will see you guys in the next one.